over to Tay here. Tay, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Tay.
Thanks for listening. You had a question about the testing, right?
I did because that's sad that our mayor was asked to know. I'm from Agnes, and I do know an individual who didn't get tested due to the fact there is someone in their household that had the COVID-19,
Wait,
and they just quarantined.
was this recent?
Yeah, this is recent. They just quarantined themselves, and none of them, thankfully, none of them in the household, aside from the individual, had the symptoms due to being one of those individuals who are elders and having the diabetes and all that nonsense. Because to me, the way I see this virus, it's like having a cold. I mean, a seriously bad flu cold that no one wants to take serious. And, just like any common cold, you have to be away from other people so no one catches it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the others who stayed in the house were just told to quarantine. They never got tested, regardless if they had no symptoms.
When was this, Tay?
Yeah.
This was just what day is today?
Today it's Wednesday, April 29th.
The 8th of, let's say the 8th of April.
Okay.
The 8th of April, the individual went in, so the 9th they found out. The 22nd would have been the quarantine for the 14 days. So they did get cleared. They were told by public health they're not going to get tested. I guess unless they have symptoms. Obviously, I guess we don't have a lot of testings or whatever.
Right.
But I just want to know, anyone can go there and they won't turn anyone away. Because I really want this family member, regardless if they're already cleared, to get tested, nonetheless, still.
Right. You know what?
They were cleared by public health?
They were, I don't recall exactly how they got cleared by public health. I know something that they had to go somewhere after the 14 days and then get cleared after the 14 days. But public health did call them every day, that's what they said. Because I wouldn't allow anyone to go there.
Mm-hmm.
If they needed anything, I would be the one to go there and drop it off out their house.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't allow anyone to see them, touch them, whatever. I don't care, because I have an infant and I didn't want him to get sick.
Right.
So,
you know what I think is interesting, Tay, about this testing is, the biggest spreaders apparently of COVID-19 are those who are asymptomatic. So if we're only testing people with the symptoms, I mean, you know what? We're going to ask Linda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would think that if you've had contact with somebody,
that should be a criteria.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
well, I'm an essential worker. I have contact every day as I work, and I take precautions for both families. And because I'm the one that stays out being an essential worker, I'm the one that gave that option to give it to that, help that family, because I don't want them out and I don't want any of the family member going to them. But I just wanted to find out, because I just heard, I just tuned in. I'm on the road, just tuned into your channel.
Thank you.
Mostly because you guys give up a lot of news than me reading it, because I cannot have time reading it. So I wanted to make sure that anyone can go and not get turned away, even though they got recently cleared. Even though they got cleared, can they still get tested? Because they never got tested.
Right, or you could just follow Mayor Savares' advice and just go to the community testing and say that you've lost your sense of taste or smell.
Yeah.
That's something they can't.
Okay.
I mean, we're really trying to dupe the public health system just to get tested. It's crazy, but it's the reality.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to let them know. I hope so, because,
And we're going to have Linda on today, so we can ask her.
Okay.
But I'm thinking the time that you said, I don't know if you had contact with a COVID-19 positive patient was one of the criteria, because we were running under a different criteria for testing, right? And now they're widening it because we want to test as many people as possible. So, Tay, we'll ask Linda that for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, watch the road.
Be safe.
Okay.
Wash your hands.
Thanks for working.
Oh, Hagamos.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
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 7:10, Guam's favorite. We'll take a little break.